should have a better
with the
idea
prime.
of whether or not FPX were
3 months in the Slug Club. Thank you for doing that.
Lotus was going to be a little a wild card, right? Something quirky to pull out, catch Karmine Corp off guard, but the concern being, I'm kind of with Josh here. This comes back and it feels a bit more like comfort zone.
Yeah, I'll whack him here.
Knowing the history of some of these players, and obviously the comp will see how they're going to play this separately, but this one for me is really concerning with what we saw on map 1.
Okay, definitely some out of meta comps for sure. K-Corp on attack with no duelist. Let's see. They should. They should struggle against this comp, really. It's okay. Definitely the Viper can get a lot of value in this map. Interesting that we go for this wall. We'll keep an eye on what wall they're going to want to use. Aeolus, thank you so much. Gift in. Safe. Into the Slug Club. Thanks so much. Safe, if you're still here. Make sure you say thank you. Thank you so much for that, Aeolus. Let's get some Slug approves in. Okay, this is nice.
For the time being.
Wall goes up though, so they don't want to push through this with the wall.
They've got a 3-play stack on long still. Essentially, I mean, you've got 1 towards 0, I guess, but
why is the Viper playing Garage though out of everyone? Oh my god! There was a smoke there, right? What?
Yuchan not noted as well, so you can stay tucked in here.
They worked out so well with the bait though. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, no one's checking any corners. What is this? Holy hell.
It's really nicely played out by FPX, actually. Love that.
Damn, okay.
Gonna keep farming it forward. That's 3 in the round. Yeah, I actually quite
this is interesting. We get no plant, so probably no stinger buy. And a good chance for FPX to stack up some rounds here.
The absence of a breach and not to have a raise to play off the fade here in the composition for FPX, they need to make sure that they can safely get that control of A lobby, just with a couple of the differences in utility that they do have available.
Yeah, both comps are going to be able to put up pretty big defense side scores.
Second half in the first map to bounce back in and pick up a pistol. Good scenes. The Sheriff's coming out though for Karmine Corp, so not completely out of the woods just yet, but already aggression. And willingness to commit behind it too, and this is across the map. You've got two players happy to fight over towards A-Long, one towards Sewer, and C-Long had
more of an aggro wall.
B was left completely open.
They have kind of cleared it though, so at the moment it's only providing pressure. It's good for retaking as well, to be fair. Stand in, they take Garage, they break the trip, so question mark over towards here, question mark, just got cleared. And information middle. Oh my goodness. We're pushing so aggro against an eco. What's going on here? This is not good, chat. You don't do this on an eco. There you go. There's a gun delivered to you.
You see the sprint coming out from Berlin, yeah. Has to give away somewhat of the game as well. And we'll have the follow-up to be noted here. Suppressed. But this isn't where the attacking side are heading now.
Oh boy.
Towards C after pulling that attention and the rotation.
But it pulled YU off C site, all the way back in CT.
That's just that is an absolute freebie. Like K-Corp must just be laughing, dude.
Retake, considering 2 members still just making their way through A lobby.
Teleport's ready.
What do they do with this now?
Okay, they are pushing behind. What's the after plant situation? Okay, we need an idea. What are we doing? Okay, we're pushing the spawn. Good idea. No armor, so this person could clean up. One person, XMS has armor. That's the person who gets tagged first. Oh my goodness.
Looks for the follow! Stunning shot! Needs another! He's got support now! And it falls to
so doable. Oh, okay. Well, the recovery was there at least. Holy hell, chat, please don't do that in your ranked games. Chat, I expect you all to not do that in your ranked games. I expect you to not be pushing against eco like this, taking such a risk. I don't want to be seeing this here in this tournament.
Tucked in that deep. I mean, he was even later than the 2 players actually made their way all the way across from A lobby. FPX, luckily, pulling that retake off.
Okay, honestly, FPX dodge a bullet with that one.
They're able to punish here, find first blood. I mean, map 1 was so one-sided in terms of the first bloods. And the difficulty being that FPX were really struggling to actually even trade out those first bloods or
how you meant to stat. That's true.
I do want to see how
if you play for stats, I get it.
Now,
Probably not a good idea though. I like this from FPX though, if we just take A control and now we can hold it with one of the bad guns. Okay, this is good. We have A control.
That bonus round to play with, so why not?
Ooh.
And lovely. Navigating around the side, Berlin really working it out of the time.
That's sick. Bad trip goes up as well. Nice kill. What's the reaction? We have to push over towards somewhere else on the map. But the thing is, they didn't know how many they saw. Good eye as well, and we can now have one person holding all of A, and we can kind of stack 2 and 2 here. That's a great shot from Adil.
Find the kill. Now, why you left to hold on to C site?
A little bit bold with the gun choice sitting in that angle for this one.
But tuck inside. Window for the time being.
Aheless, thanks so much as well. Another one.
But Spike's slowly making his way this direction.
I'll go. Say thank you, not that. Nice shot.
Way ahead of this execution coming through.
Uh-oh.
Why are you absolutely having a tear of a round? Potential for another here too. 3 more bullets to play with. Not going to happen. XMS and the boys do make it up towards C-Long. They do finally get that nice synergy building towards the site. Ayak still here.
Oh, that's so unlucky. That's a Dill's nade.
Oh, dearie me.
Chat, what are we watching at the moment?
Down to a 1v2. Berlin.
What are we watching? Chat, what are we watching? 70 HP, 1v2.
Whitefold still to hand. No utility for 10 more seconds to play with. Prowler, Horn goes up, does now reveal position. Free fight on the
Doing
first,
what he does best.
The paranoia, on the time.
Oh, okay, they needed that one. Huge round from Adil, 17 HP. Oh, dude, I feel like I can do a sigh of relief after that one. That is crazy round.
That was the bonus, though.
That was the bonus.
That was a
ton
bonus.
of damage done. Looking at Karmine Corp's purchase coming through.
Holy hell.
Just about stretching 3 rifles here, but Nuzera
Totes toast as well. 2 months in the Slot Cup.
The option here for
Love from Germany. Thanks so much, dude.
Get rifles across the board. XMS just a little overzealous and it's screams.
Yeah, that's a huge round for them to win. A lot of them died, so their economy is not the best. So we see a lot of half armors and a Guardian. But in terms of that, it's not too bad. We have good util, so not the worst. Chamber has got the op out. Nice off angle at least. Again, you can do a lot of good positions in terms of a lot of these places. So Chamber's still relatively viable on this map. In front of the smoke as well. So although the smoke's here, full info out. So that's nice.
Maybe feeling that pressure through Garage and B, maybe next on the docket. Prowler finds nothing though, and they do start to at least stretch their legs towards taking the space on A-Long.
Again, chat, huge swing round, right? This one's very, very important. Next team has to eco whoever loses this, so insanely important. Sky does have ult if they need it. Can be good for info. A little bit bold. Gets to the 50-second mark, we try and get a lot of info. So this is interesting. We're playing A retake and we're just making all the space behind. So this is a good reaction from the A retake. And then yeah, pressure is going to be applied pretty fast. They break the trip, and let's see what the jaws are like from behind here.
He's invested on the flank here, so Scream and Navera have to hold down the fort here on long.
So much utility still to be worked through. Berlin. I thought he'd be
really nice. This is hard. They push through spawn. They push through spawn, but not fight behind. Yeah, I would have preferred to see the reaction of just fighting heavy behind. Very nice from FPX. Real good mid aggression. 50-second mark. 50 seconds. There's just no sound anyway. They know that they don't have any info over towards A, so they decide to push middle. They are playing A retake, so it was a really nice idea from FPX. In terms of K Corp's reaction, I would like to have seen heavier behind when we saw the 2 people there. I felt like this is just... Maybe they thought they were way more behind. That was nice though.
They are absolutely working Karmine Corp in that regard. Yes, they gave up a long control, but it wasn't like they then went, okay, we'll sit back in more of a default. No.
Okay, they forced them down onto an eco, so this is really nice.
With it. Hyper aware that maybe they're going to have to play retake on A, and look how well it was devised. Map 1, throw it out the window. I'm loving this FPX.
I think
a lot of this wall is for retake. Like a lot of the Viper wall is for retake, so they're kind of playing the smoke close. Then they can use all the... Holy hell, we're so crazy on ecos. What's going on, FPX? They're so crazy against the ecos, I just can't understand it.
Nuzera has slipped into hell.
Okay, that could be something. How far does he get? It looks like they're... Oh, the shot! So well considered. Took his time with it on the second. TZH... Again, the consideration here from both sides is perfect.
Definitely doable. New Zero has ult if he wants to use it. Damage done at the bottom here, so it's going to be hard for a retake. Only 2 people on site. Yeah, I was going to say, if we want to use the ult, I think it's okay.
Yep, the Rolling Thunder to come through on the back of contact here. Actually,
oh, they're doing double ults.
With that operator going to make it problematic on the retake. Gotta be conscious here of Heaven. Nobody's watching it. That's the Rolling Thunder out the window.
No one watching Heaven. Holy hell, okay. Bit of a messy round altogether.
And that's going to be the diffuse. And FPX, I'm loving what I'm seeing. Do you know what? I'm happy to be proven wrong so far. I was worried. Map 1, I hated what I saw. Didn't like it. Didn't look familiar to me. But what I'm seeing from FPX is beautiful. And they are making Karmine Corp
Dude, FPX plays so crazy against Ecos, I'm telling you. Right, let's get into another buy. We've only seen one real buy round.
Karmine Corp obviously coming back in with the purchase here, but you see New Zero just...
Good news for K-Corp is they didn't let the actual breach ult go. So there's that.
What exactly is going on in Spawn? The screen's focused on that, but with one player towards short, a little window of opportunity for Heaven to
instant
be
Viper
there.
ult over towards C. Pretty nice.
Bonus being they have the Rolling Thunder,
and then I'm pretty sure this is the one way over towards end of garage as well. So this is a popular one. V1 used to do this a lot, and we used to do it back in Liquid a lot as well. It's a very good setup.
Maybe a little bit of misinformation here with TZH being pinged on that knife.
Retake wall to get out of A. So all of their, basically, all of their idea behind the Viper is we get full usage of the smoke, right? It's literally just smoke is used to block an area, wall is used to retake. Because obviously the Viper... This isn't too bad, this is kind of nice.
I think he actually spotted Nivera slipping into Rabbit there.
I was going to say, Nivera would have come up on the radar for that one. This is a very hard retake with no smoke. I imagine the Viper didn't pick up the smoke here, so that is real too early from Adil. Should still be fine though, because they have no smoke. Nice use of the ult. Good damage from FPX though, but yeah, this was a nice hit from K-Corp. I like this exec on the site, it looked fine.
It's actually so unfortunate for TZH as well. He turns the flash, but I think almost considering...
Again, in terms of how they're playing the Viper chat, it's smoke to block and then wall for retake, right? Because the new way that, well, I say new way, the way that the Viper works these days is your energy will go down slower if you have only one of them up. So that's the thought process behind how they're using the Viper for this one. Every single time, pretty much, it's like one of them's for retake. Although this actually does block here if they need it for B. So this is a bit of a similar one in terms of C retake, but it will block off B if they need it. Dude, I feel like I need a timeout. Some of these rounds have been so crazy.
The adjustment was because
I'm so fine for this, for both teams.
Most of the rounds they'd run higher, so yeah, maybe nice little time to check in on this, see what's going to be going on. Still have plenty of ults to play with too. Obviously missing out too. We saw one of them investing over towards C long at the start of this, but touching base, night and day difference from map 1 for me. I'm so happy to see this from FPX. I was terribly worried we were going to have a bit of a blowout series, and even if they get held on 4 now. The caliber is already very different.
A very different standard of FPX here on map 2, that's for sure. And whether or not actually we can allude to maybe that being a quirk they want to pull out with Lotus and...
Yes, each team has 2 timeouts. Each team has 2 timeouts, and again, now there's an FPX timeout, K-Corp's coach can talk as well. Just for those who didn't know.
Being the chamber, the double controller on the side of FPX.
Okay. This forces FPX down to a low buy. As we can see, it's a very good low buy. We have ult. We have Shorty, and we go super aggro. They've done pretty good at holding over towards A. I was thinking that their comp might struggle to actually shut down a lot of A, but seem to be doing it well. They do have the Omen playing here a lot of times if they need to Omen flash it. So they managed to hold A with potentially 1 person, but as we can see, it's 2. Okay, so they're going to fall back into this. This is actually a really good setup for FPX. What guns have we got here? Prowler went by. They didn't really play off each other. That was the only thing.
Get back to safety. beautiful work coming in. That's honestly on Nevera, just individually finding that one shot because everyone else.
It's a nice shot from Nabil there.
Yeah, I mean, it's awful timing for the smoke to drop. Nevera obviously playing a little deeper, so not affected by that paranoia.
Okay, Fade has put the defensive ult in, and we are fighting really heavy sight. Omen flat. Full Omen blind. That's crazy. Yeah, the overwhelm was there. Interesting choice to fight on sight. Interesting choice to use the. Oh, interesting choice to use the Fade ult on the defense.
We have the tour de force to work with 8 headhunter shots, but it's a tall order to pull off this 1v3. Opportunity to retrieve a Vandal here at least. Yeah, Nevera posted.
Okay, real nice run from Nevera though.
That's Karmine Corp's third on the board.
FPX could have played this a little bit better in some of these situations.
Financially. Any investment at all. Looks like it might just be Sheriff's. Yeah, you see a couple of members of Karmine Corp.
It just didn't make sense for the Omen to do this when you have someone playing here. It should be like one. This person takes first contact, then you flash, then you swing, then the other person can tuck in and then duel again. Like it. Poto, thank you so much with the Prime. What on earth was their buy before as well? Why did they save one? Chat, I never flame people, but like, what's going on here? Why are we eco again when we save like 1-3?
Just yet. YU does get an opportunity with the headhunter, but does not connect this time
Poto
around.
with the Prime, appreciate it. Okay, another eco. So
a
a back-to-back low buys pretty much. So I guess the round before was a buy, even though they saved some money.
Like I said,
and I'm guessing the reason for this is win condition needs to be get an op out. That's like the only thing I can think of is like big win condition is get an op out to take down Nevera's op. So they have to save again for it.
They seem quite aware there's a possibility of a large presence toward 8. And yeah, that should be enough of an indicator to maybe look towards that C side, and that's exactly what Karmine Corp are doing, and correctly so. As
nice call though from K Corp here.
And try and filter it back through. But by now the site should be won. Still going to do the due diligence.
Nabil's doing kind of great on the
just a bit of a bait, a bit of a ruse.
Omen op.
Certainly not. And this is when I start questioning the depth of FPX. If we look at other games, again, it's always been the depth of their ability to adjust, their ability to go beyond that initial phase of what they're bringing to the plate, which was fantastic. It garnered those 4 brilliant rounds. I do want to see where they go from this now, because Karmine Corp seem absolutely back in the driving seat here. Oh dear. One might have slipped the net, but he's just farming. Sheriff's a little bit
Holy
hell. Nevera just enjoying himself. Lovely confidence booster there.
We've got to make it. You got to make it a little bit harder than that for him, surely. Okay, let's focus in now. We finally get another buy round. It's only 4-4 though. Nevera is 10-6. Feels like that should be higher, but that's okay. 3K followed by a 4K. Absolute. That shot was nice though.
For the first time, looks like FPX are going to give up this setup towards A.
Okay, here we go. Okay, we do get the op out, so I'm guessing that's the reason for the double low buy. Big win condition for them. Chamber op makes sense. Oh boy, what a shot! Holy hell, okay. The win condition makes sense. That's why we double eco. Because this guy's a monster with it.
Now back on guard, back on duty. Once again, a reminder, do not go to this A site. Do not challenge us. Do they dare to continue to go forward?
Why are you actually not invested as trap just yet? Opportunity here, yeah, seen it placed just outside.
Damn, that was
B.
nice.
More drift.
Okay, can they convert on this? They don't have any info, so we need to try to get info over towards here. Dog's gonna go in, Dog's only gonna spot 1. So that's at least good info. Why would a breach be here on his own? Okay, that's 2 now. We have 3 people on site, so this is great. Might see a double swing as well.
Should be another note in with TZH dealing with that Prowler.
There's a lot of pressure on Ayang. If they do,
no, missed the horn.
Big info on that reveal, and you can see Karmine Corp already peeling
Yeah,
away.
It hit 3, chat. The eye actually hit 3, so instant reaction to go over towards B3 and A. B's normally clear. This is very big from SMS. From XMS, sorry.
Re-exploring a little, and the lurk going to be met. Shin won't have the freest of times
Love
now.
this from Shin.
Yeah, TZH, the timing! Oh, it's good, it's worked out for Shin here. The response though comes back
Keep
in.
an eye on the
They've won
time.
on the B side though, but it's fine.
Turns into a big 3-on-3.
Spike's now down. Scream posted up, gets forced away. A-Young is not out of it yet.
Reveal off the neural theft here. So again, all
Bit of a rough retake, to be honest, in terms of these positions. Huge kill.
On the way back through. XMS will fall. Scream answers back though.
Damn, they handled it very well. Nice reactions from Karmine Corp. They did good to get into the site. Shin, I mean, FPX kind of messed up because they didn't shoot the eye, and that eye really snowballed into so much going wrong for them. But in terms of this, pretty good. They do pick up the op again. Big win condition from what we can tell by their buys and how they're approaching the map. So this was nice though. The dual backer sight, I mean, that was so nice. The dual backer sight was great.
Just caught behind this cage dropping. And you could see it just as he looked away as well. Big work from Yuchun though. That's with all the information. Karmine Corp's way.
Do they dare go back to try and test the waters by A? I feel like they have to rescind from that Karmine Corp, and it looks like, yeah, C-site the next on the dock. But operators here.
The reveal didn't actually ping YU there.
So,
I don't think it was shot
Scream one away. What they did there was they flashed with a KO and they used the eye to just make sure that it did scan. So that was really nice. It's a good amount of info. They do see this. What is the reaction? Because two people on site, pretty brutal. KO ult comes in after they got the orb over towards long. Are we just going to see a retake? They need to make a decision. Okay, we're fighting. You got a molly if you want to use it.
Scream on the knees for now.
Okay, really trying to bait it out. Just hoping that someone reses and they can get a kill. Okay, big 2-on-2. Do they expect the chamber this fast at long? Looks like it.
Just has to play his time here.
Dude, you got a lot of util if you want to use it.
Always drawn the attention, surely. That should have been a free shot, you'd have imagined. Not the case at all.
Nice mollies. Good shot.
Should be good. You actually gonna find the
whoa, really nice. Good util in the end. Very nice from them.
And you're right,
that was much better.
Like a freebie on the first,
decision to fight on site was a little bit late, but Berlin did insanely well.
Once again, pulling off a successful retake here.
So I like to see that everyone was fighting together.
Unfortunately, the timing of Scream falling, unable to get that revive on site, reducing the numbers. This might just be the last purchase Karmine Corp able to string together here.
So sharp.
Even here with the null command, FPX is just happy to just dig their heels in. Play some trades on
the decision to fight was fine. It was just the Fade was waiting for Chamber to rotate. Basically, in my opinion, the Chamber's chilled too long in garage, right? When they lost A and they felt like they were pushing up fast, right? So this is A long and short. When they felt like they were pushing up fast, there's two here. The guy in B didn't want to leave B because the chamber was still holding garage with his trip. But the chamber needed to go cover the guy in B, so the person in B could then make this 2 or 3. So it was all a little bit too late. Like everyone's reactions were just a little bit too late. We did just get 3 in sight, but the chamber needed to react a little bit faster in terms of my opinion. But we did get there in the end, and they managed to get the important kills. It was such a hero play by Berlin.
So much better from FPX. Not particularly cheesy, a little bit unique, I'd say. This isn't like a cheese comp we're seeing really either. Making Chamber look pretty decent so far too. So by all accounts, pretty decent.
But again, both teams, both of these comps can put up a real high score in terms of this. So Karmine Corp in terms of 4, that's not too bad at the moment, I'm telling you. I think this might be enough to do it. If they win pistol, I feel like this is enough to do it. But let's see if they can get any more. 2 chances to get some more runs.
This purchase coming through in the 11th. They don't get the spike plant. He's scraping together SMGs in round 12.
Dude, we have Viper if you want to use it. It's a big, it's a huge round. This is one of those rounds where if you win, you force it. Dude, it's a literal swing round. The Viper ult's massive here.
And I think finally the penny has dropped that.
Really holding on to it, really not wanting to use it out freely. Might work out for them. Oh, that's so unlucky.
Unfortunate for YU there.
Sealy is a seal. Thank you so much with the prime. Appreciate it. Okay, so now, question mark, question mark. Okay, so you have to kind of stack this a little bit more in terms of this. Chamber does have the trip, but this is very bold. I mean, this gets traded no matter what.
That in mind, the edge gets to catch a player out. 6 HP, turns and fights and falls. Scream with a punish, and they hold on to the site for now. Oh, lovely work from Berlin, though, to get there as quick as possible. Denies Scream trying to capitalize on the gap that could have been created. And Berlin still holding the site, still expecting Shin. Still noting more players. The paranoia good, but so's the prowler off the back of it. Navarra's there. Shin as well to boot. They're holding on for now. 2 players still alive, though, on the other side.
Almost scraping this one through. Feels so hard fought here for Karmine Corp. Shin's done wonders here.
Okay, this is the wall. This is the retake wall.
Unorthodox wall here.
Haven't seen it yet until now, but it's pretty nice. Oh my god, he checked the camera.
Yes, they do. TZH finds XMS, and the shorty comes on out.
Oh my god, they've all got shorties. Nice idea from the Bill. Instant reaction to TP away.
Now the 1v1. Has to try.
Nice from the Bill. Hero. What a good round from him. Holy hell.
To the wide swing from Yuchun. That Navarra still finds that. It's crazy to see them make some of these retakes work. The adjustment here on the Viper wall works out beautifully.
So much impact from Navarra in this half. 13 on an Omen. Just opping.
It's
real
so
nice.
interesting to watch some of these rounds.
Yeah, that kill was really important as well.
Navarra.
Jesus.
Yeah, loved it. Instant decision making. Played it so well.
Expecting Navarra to be tucked deep into sewers there. Big round to pull off here because
huge.
It enables this purchase in round 12.
Forces them down, chat. We got a low buy last round, so if they get 6, it's a really nice half. 6 after losing pistol as well. Okay, they managed to set up the Omen on his own. Sky needs to make some sound here, whether it's just a flash or just shooting the gun or something. Oh boy. Wait, they don't even expect that someone's here.
Here, but a little bit of a different scenario, but still the Stinger good for it. TP's away, doesn't get the chance to get the gun out.
That's it. Just get out and you've done it. Okay, they did pretty well here. Nice ult. Bit of hesitation, stick around, but that's absolutely fine. Omen ult into heaven.
Looking to TP all the way back in. Actually going to commit to this. Berlin's got his hands full here. TP away from the seas.
Nabil is looking great on the Omen, by the way.
Counter roll as well. Should have good info on this. Not going to find Navarra though.
Every single time the FPX is... Oh my goodness.
Another shot. This Berlin just flies out, finds one down to the 1v1.
Okay, holy hell. This is some real mad rounds, not gonna lie. Okay, FX did good at when they lose A control, they are fast behind with someone. Like, they were exploiting that so much, always constantly creating pressure here. Sometimes I feel like they could have fought A a bit better. That's so mad that that kill comes in. But chat, this is a very good half for K-Corp. Getting 6 with this comp,
delivers the final kill
when they lost pistol, they're definitely in the driver's seat for this one.
I think map 1, if we're being realist, this looked maybe like it was going to be a quick 2-0. This is a whole different look. I wonder what the desk has made of that.
Viper's great on this map. Again, it used to be a in my opinion, it would have worked very well in the chamber meta when you're trying to, you know how I talk about one person holding down A? You can pretty much make sure that they always have to have 2 over towards A, so the rest of the map is a little bit weak.
And I mean, I am in love with this as well, because it's just, there's little gaps in both teams' play that it just creates these magical moments, like the ending there with Berlin's jump around the corner, getting a kill in the air with classic. But just fantastic stuff.
It would have, all knowing. It would have.
Though, I was taking a look at Yuchen as well, his performance, because listen, we were critiquing this Viper play, and as an individual, the guy is putting up some amazing numbers. Now, if you're looking at this and thinking, wow, I should really be playing Viper on Haven, I think the answer is still no. I think it's a little bit half-baked at times. Sometimes he's getting caught out. But what's really impressive with Yuchen is just, I think, just again, it's the raw mechanics coming together the way he's playing off his teammates. And most of the time, with a lot of these retakes, and Karmine Corp's inability to really put a stop to any of it.
And that is what's getting me, is that both teams are playing really unorthodox compositions, and it's creating a ton of unforced mistakes. So I want to take us all the way back to round 3, because this was happening all the time, but round 3 was a particularly decent example, I think, where off the rip, you've got Berlin walking over the top of XMS's really bad trip.
Bacon, who are you talking about?
And gets a kill onto Shin there. And that's horrendous. And then Scream is eventually left in a 1v2 where...
Vertec, thank you so much, bro.
No,
5 months, appreciate you.
No plan to do that whatsoever. So there are just so many...
Wait, how did you know it, Bacon?
But what this means looking forward into the next half is it's anybody's game. And I think it comes down to Scream, it comes down to Berlin, and it's about getting your players that might have a bit of stage jitters right now and are making tons of mistakes, getting them to calm down and just focus on what's working. What's working is Navera's off.
I mean, that's super important as well. You got to remember as well, single limb. FPX
Yeah, Britt, what are you doing? What are you doing to everyone? I got multiple pictures from Bacon. Just injuring the team.
Let's see how this one all plays out. We could be going to a map 3. Let's send it back over to the casters.
Yeah, thank you. It could be happening. This is.
Even they're going to do the same stuff that they did.
Jail Valorant.
Yeah, Jail
Maybe.
Valorant.
Picking them off 1 by 1, I respect it. Okay, here we go. FPX, in my mind, need this pistol because K-Corp's comp is real good on defense. Yeah, I think it should be strong. Maybe the weakness in terms of K-Corp is they can't shut down A heavy at the beginning, so you have to kind of do it with like firepower. It's like the only thing I can see.
That's terrifying.
But in terms of an overall comp, it does work.
For FPX with this double controller set up.
Basically, you can get no util in here to kind of combo anything.
Initially on the back of this
is nice, very proactive. Might see this a lot.
Keep eyes on YU deep on that lurk towards C long.
This is a nice pistol at the moment. I like this a lot. Okay, so the Viper wall.
Window. Good information actually from the very.
Okay.
You can see over the top of that.
Oh boy, the timing. Love this though. We wait till 110 and then we decide to be proactive over towards middle. This creates a lot of pressure behind because this trip is now no longer active because the chamber is down. So both teams going for a retake of A on their pistol. Oh, fast retake.
I don't know if I love that yet, Berlin. And Yang making like work of this, going through the smoke off the back of some utility.
Damn, that's hard. Dude, Berlin is actually having a lot of impact in some of these kills. Like, that was huge. Good decision as well to go here. This is done. Okay, so they win the pistol. I feel like they needed to get this, so that's important. But that is double pistol in terms of this map. So
Karmine Corp should absolutely read that. They deal with YU solo over towards second mid. They know there's no second swing coming through. They have to feel it's a stack outside 8. Again, maybe just a little mishap in terms of the execution to pressure.
They did this wall every round.
Oh, okay, well, yeah. Berlin's hitting shots like that. Not an awful
yeah,
lot you can do, to be honest with you.
It was a good reactive smoke shot.
I think Shin throws the reveal, Screams layered that with
the call came into early retake. Again, I thought it was absolutely fine. In theory, when you're planting, right, there's only 3 people to cover it.
FPX has had the god timing.
Maybe, yeah. One of those to look back through potentially. For now though, 7-6. FPX retake a little bit of that lead here. Could tee them up for more. We do see Sheriffs out. Light armor for XMS. And a stack 3 towards Sewer. They're going to continue this look as well. Nice shots. Only Navera to find any damage on the other side.
Navera gets 1. We're seeing some damage. This is at least armor that has to get rebought.
Really an opportunity for XMS to find a consolation or 2.
They were very ready for the push, which was nice. Good sign from FPX.
Make it even harder for him to do so. Actually, YU has full control of the flank as well, so...
Okay, any bit of damage is good here, so...
It's a tall order.
That's some. That's another armor that has to get rebought.
Feeling like it's on the cards, Mike.
Okay, Chamber stacking up a few orbs as well. So bonus is going to come out. We'll keep an eye on what the Viper is going to buy. We have full buy from K-Corp. A lot of light armors because they bought some Sheriffs into this round before. So a lot of light armors for that one. So actually, some of these guns might get a lot of value. They do. Dude, this is a nice bonus.
2 Vandals, a Bulldog, a Spectre.
Yeah, this is a real nice bonus. Plus with most money drops over the Vandal.
Well, I was questioning because
Data Cowboy, thank you so much with the Prime. Who have I got for C9 and Paper X? I do have C9 for it, but again, I think it's just a straight up 50-50. Spam over towards middle. Not having the luck that Nukia had yesterday.
So much early control being fought.
Nice Viper Molly. Okay, so they Viper Molly here, and then they just use this to clear this. So that's all of here clear, and they already have short. So this is nice. This is now question mark created. So you should see eventually a rotate come in, but okay. Scream calls to fall back. Okay, they don't realize just how. So they've gone for a fake. And oh, what a weird round. Let's wait. The Omen's just going to own this, right? Navira's owned this, surely. Nice trade, though.
And you could see Shin considering if there was something to be done with this one. He's been noted. He's trying to get aggressive with it. The timing could have worked out, but no. Berlin with another huge denial. Upgrade found. XMS. The madman.
Berlin is crazy. Okay, they're going to go into A. Does Adil take the angle? Yes, he does.
Now it's Scream again. The challenge.
Might be good.
Huge with this.
No util for this.
Seen at least a gun barrel there. Lovely shot.
Yeah, of course, he's good for it.
Second Scream. 30 seconds left. Stunning aim. But he needs final one here if he wants to secure it for himself.
Oh.
He's got it. Lovely.
Again, chat. Scream on a Guardian is just real nice. Real nice. First bullet accuracy is just outrageous.
Intention is here towards lobby. Here obviously as a Guardian to deal with the Prowler. That's not exactly what they wanted to hear, but again, they have no information elsewhere on the map. I think initially this default...
I was absolutely fine with it from XMS because who's going to be crazy enough to keep on pushing to that, and he did a good cage.
It's lucky really that Karmine Corp don't show us that wallbang comes from so deep on that wall.
Damn, he made that look like 1.6 or something. That was a deep wall.
Of course it's a headshot.
Okay.
What else would it be?
This is now the swing round. So whoever loses this has to eco. Nope. There we go. 2 people from K Corp, 4 people from FPX. So this one's really important. Dude, they play KO solo A, and then they're just very proactive towards middle by the looks of things.
Karmine Corp happy to just ride out a very passive early round. Looks like the fault line might.
We have a stun. This could be good. Here comes a swing off it with the flash. No one in the area that they wanted to get though, so that's fine. Dude, we're very proactive. What's going on over towards here? This Viper smoke is great, right? See this Viper smoke creating pressure here and here when it's up, so you kind of have to have 2 people to watch it. So the Viper creating so much pressure over towards B and can tuck in if there's any util. Okay, I see this wall.
Should have been a fair amount, but no, these things work, and I think Scream, right to respect this.
Okay, we go for the retake. We have no ult for this retake. We have Omen, Flash, KO, and we still have the Eye. Eye goes out very early. Does provide them a kill though, so real nice. Keep an eye on the double flank behind. This is the Omen Flash though, so they might have a hard time getting out of spawn because the Omen's behind. This is a good setup from FPX though. You can molly in display time.
This could be fights on several fronts. Beautiful shot. Operator done in LTZH.
Really nicely done from FPX. Might see K Corp call a timeout soon.
The support for Nuzera to set up this fault line. Well, no, XMS is actually going to get away.
I think they need to change how they're approaching A.
Hold on to this Phantom. YU's now posted up with the operator.
They basically played the whole map with a little bit of a gamble with just KO here, and a little bit unlucky that FPX have decided to just go A very early on as their game plan. So like, it's a little bit unlucky. This is an eco, right? Actually saw way more money than I thought.
Until that knife comes back off cooldown, so it's what Karmine Corp are looking to. That was a dirty shot from Yang.
It seemed like if I wasn't 100%.
But where did Karmine Corp really pick up the slack elsewhere?
Yeah,
there has to be some
way better than I thought.
To really counterbalance the setup.
So there's only 2 of them that can't buy, so we have one part. Like these are the 2. It's because we managed to save a gun actually. That's why. So they saved a gun, and it's just one person now that can't buy because of the saved gun. So it's not too bad. But
considering how deep they have been getting, XMS has been exploring it, maybe pressuring through
Chamber. We'll keep an eye on Chamber. Chamber gets a kill, then they're gonna have a good buy next round because you can ult. Okay, so we've kind of changed A, but it's only Omen. So again, FPX just going all the way over towards A, and the way that K-Corp have been playing it is they're just, again, a little bit risky over towards A, just stacking everywhere else just heavy at the beginning of the round, so it's... They're getting so unlucky that FPX are just pushing this. So nice fade ult hits 2. Then to get over towards the site, I need to see a pause from K-Corp. They have to change how they're playing A.
That ultimate was perfect, even just a scream got there. They found a Vera comfortably. Spike plant, similar situation. This time around though, no flank coming in. It's all through CT, maybe even a little
Okay, this isn't the good lineup, so you can still survive, I'm pretty sure, on the right.
Not as much this time. Nuzera investing as best he can, but the counter
nice util.
Yeah, they're going to get locked out with that flash.
Yeah, we're going to save for this one. Okay,
so
so this is where it gets a little bit worrying, okay? So this is what we saw, who was it that did this? It was Koi, right? This is where we saw Koi kind of like have a bit of a downfall, was around similar to this. They kind of back-to-back did it, where, as you can see, 3,000 on top of all of this. So this money gets out of control, right? They can almost start gearing up to being buying for the first half. And it completely wrecks your money. A lot of the times you need to think about the enemy's economy in terms of trying to get some kills afterwards as well.
Like I said,
so yeah, money is not going to be good for K-Corp, but it just means that this round's really important. The problem with Koi is yesterday is we saw a round similar to that, and then we saw another one again. That's when it really snowballed out of control. So this is fine at the moment, but another round like that and it gets out of control. Is that how easy that lineup is for here?
Yeah, and right, it needed to
That's
happen.
real nice.
Timeout needs to hit soon.
I mean, a lot of rides on this one. They obviously saved.
Okay, K-Corp called a timeout. I really think they're going to change this. They have to change A, surely. You can't play A like this on Haven. It doesn't make sense. What's up, Trav? How we doing?
They lose this. They're not in a position to fall behind the next either. And FPX sitting pretty right now.
Lotus? It was fun. I'll tell you what though, K-Corp looked really good at Lotus. Like I love their C stuff.
This first look, very robust, really nice.
Do I like FPX's Viper? It has some thought behind it. I think it's not too bad. It creates a lot of, with the smoke, it creates an insane amount of pressure over towards B. So honestly, I do kind of like it. It means that a lot of the time, if you're not used to it, you kind of have to have 2B, like majority of the time, which again means that A is weak, right? That could be why we're seeing one person towards A, because once this smoke goes up and you have a question mark here, and you have like a path all the way to the back, you can have another question mark here. That could be why we're seeing the one over towards A, so it might just be the setup.
Sure, but for me it just seems a little passive considering how FPX's early round is. Whether or not coming out of this timeout, FPX is going to look to switch things up.
Okay, so we do a pause, we don't change too much. We have Marshall and a Sheriff, so they decide to go real heavy aggro middle. The smoke is nice, is chamber ready. The smoke actually just faded the wrong time.
They dropped the wall as well, that's the thing.
Oh boy, that's one of the guns as well, chat. Dog did not see the person top site, I lie. I'm pretty sure it did, considering the spam that came in.
They've got the first pick. If they get any indicator the players have been drawn off of the extremities, then they can start exploring it. Already, the horn goes up, and they're actually aggressing down middle screen. This might be a little bit out of whack, but it works out. He finds one, Nuzera with another, and maybe the brawl is going to finally pay off.
Nice angels, though. Kind of saved the day. I like the proactiveness. Still a lot of low HPs here. The comms should come in that some of them are low.
Should hear this as well.
Oh my goodness, York.
Look at the X-ray. YU wasn't too far off with that.
Yeah. Okay.
Screen 52 HP.
This is a huge one. Let's see. We do get eye back. 3 people here. Fast retake going in again. Omen Flash doesn't do it. Oh my god, that Tether takes them all to 1 HP. Nothing to close that up though. Oh boy.
The timing is going to be terrifying. This is going to put it all in the other player's hands. Oh my word!
Holy hell. 26 HP.
Frustration from YU as well.
Desperately tried.
Absolute sitter considering.
Chat, this is real close. They needed this so badly. They needed so badly. Look at their economy if they lost this. Okay, that was huge for K-Corp. Bit of a lifeline. I very much liked the call here from Adele to just fight middle. It was kind of the only way they were going to win this round. So I liked the reaction after they lost the person in middle here. Also, if they didn't duel out, the plan was just to get the gun anyway onto one of the Sheriff or the Marshall that was there. So the plan itself, once the gun went down, was pretty good.
The operator saved.
Okay, 2 people over towards A. I feel much better.
Sure, I almost...
Still holding 2 people B.
2K on the back of screen.
Could be tempted to put a trip here, but maybe there's some util that's getting used that I'm not seeing over towards B. Either way, they're doing well.
Adjustment on the side
Okay,
of FPX.
this is fine. We're kind of using it to our advantage. This could be interesting. Smoke comes in as well.
Yes.
Smoke goes down. Oh boy.
The paranoia was going its way as well. They've cleared back of sight and they are working perfectly in unison with the utility, but straight through the smoke. Shin is there. They're not giving up the site.
The Omen goes down. There's a small window. I mean, we still have a Viper, but where do we go? They're going to feel comfortable to go back into B because of the Viper util. So we're probably going to see that, but
they can drop this all.
We might not.
Drop the wall at any time.
Let's see.
Nevera the one to feel the burn of that in this round.
But yeah, losing an Omen is pretty brutal.
Again, no surprises. FPX
As we can see, A is completely open. They
So
have a real
nobody
rough
on
time
the
getting
side
onto
of
smokes, but like I'm saying, this B Viper stuff is they're really struggling with it every single time, having to keep 2 here. I really think just putting Cypher over towards B just fixes everything. It's so much info. You could literally trip here.
Finally,
that's it.
Scream now considering the possibility.
Okay, very nice call from FPX. As we can see, it's clear there are 3 people here, so we might see the fast retake again.
Yeah, this is
Oh boy, close Viper ult.
a big problem for Karmine Corp. Yuchen's still got 2 snake bites as well, so he can really, really slow them down.
And there's no flank. There's no like depth to it beyond what's coming through this way.
Scream's gone up. XMS has got a sheriff. I'm pretty sure there's a gun down on B site as well.
These trades would have to be unreal for it to work out. And Scream some.
Oh no, XMS.
Oh no.
They're falling out of the sky. Scream, what have you got for me?
Oh
Nothing.
no.
Nothing at all.
Oh no.
Oh, it's 11.
Is there not a weapon down on B site here?
I thought there was.
Oh no. He had a sheriff, I
Nevera's dropped
guess,
the
but like...
operator. There was a player that was caught by the rolling thunder to come through.
We're back in prison, Valorant. What is it?
I mean, it looked good initially. Scream found 2 with the operator.
Oh no, it looks incredible in slow-mo.
And then XMS is
That's such a good
busted his
replay.
ankles on the way down here.
Trav, do you remember that game we played against NIP? Was it Bonka that came out heaven in a one-on-one?
Yeah, and knocking on the door at 12 considering this purchase.
It was so good.
Karmine Corp keep just throwing sheriffs
Okay,
into some of
chat,
these rounds.
either way, the money's crazy
Scream
bad
and
from that
Nevera,
one. They
could
have to
in fact
eco.
still in play for them. Force something.
It was the race, yeah. Dude, it was so
Hero rifle for
funny.
Scream,
Holy hell.
And he's down at 750.
Okay, rough round for K-Corp to lose.
This could
Money's really bad.
certainly turn the game on its head now. So worried it would
Even seeing the jet that can hover, yeah.
After map 1, I think anyone
Cynical 1 with the
Given the
prime
eye
chat. And you
test
remember the
wasn't
Slug Club?
given
Thank you so
down
much.
because
As
they
we
saw
are
that
walking into the double stack here, tell me
Holding
someone
would be
checks this.
shit.
Oh
No,
no.
getting some
Oh
free
no.
shots in. He
It's
gets
fine.
one. Good
The
trades,
shots
but
just
then
weren't
they
there.
got
2
out of
people on B
control.
though.
XMS
If we carry
finally
3
tested
people
with
on
the
B, if we
paranoia
carry on
there, the
going,
Zeke there.
actually, this is a
It's
very
just
good
a
chance for K-Corp.
war of utility, and there's no escape
Maybe
for
a
Nevera.
little bit
Yes,
too
Nevera's there,
aggro.
but
Everyone
again,
didn't
they are just
swing fully
overwhelmed at this
together.
moment. Do they hit the
Keep
brakes?
an eye on
They do. Scream's
Adil.
gonna find
Adil
them.
has got
Now,
into
how
spawn.
much
If
can
these
he
two
get
act
done?
pretty big, and they force them back into Adil, this could be huge. Is a trip here behind, so these two have to kind of just force them away. Yeah, not gonna happen. That's going down.
Shut down here. Nuzera next up. He will fall and Scream is stuck
Nice
behind
round.
the trap.
Nice cleanup.
What you gonna do now,
Okay,
Scream?
chat. We're going for it.
Off the site.
12-8, 4
It looks
chances.
like they're about to get 12. This game went from looking comfortable, looking pretty good, a little quirky at times, but this, gotta say,
It was
Karmine
10-er?
falling
Okay, yeah,
short of an
that was
answer
it.
in my book.
Sorry.
A lot of greatness
Sorry,
shown from
Bonka, I
FPX,
gave you a
can't deny
stray
that,
if
but
you-
this is,
if you ever see
where is
this.
the answer? A lot of the questions that we came in with initially in this game were,
Yeah, that
okay,
game
the
was
in-game
so funny,
leadership, how
Trav.
does that look? How does that maybe affect Scream's individual performance? Well, he's still sitting on 18. He's still
Cryptics
looking
as
pretty
well, what's
solid
up?
Hasn't
individually.
played bad at all. It's,
No.
it's been some of the inability to really adjust to what FPX employed in the early rounds. Like I said, there wasn't
It's
an
important to
awful lot
hold
of
on
flash
to this
what
gun.
FPX were doing. It was just a lack of response from Karmine Corp. Maybe that is, you know, what Josh was alluding to
Don't swing.
earlier.
Please don't
Leave
swing.
some of
Please
the
go
pressure
hide and
from a
short.
player like Scream, but here on the KO, an awful lot for him to do. We'll find 2
Sure,
constellations,
it's
but
fine. Got the 2 kills.
sure FPX how this run around
Definitely-
has looked in the second
Definitely
half.
needed the gun. It's fine. Wasn't worried at all. All in control.
Force available, Berlin. Found the ultimate. I mean, Shin's I said here, I mean, it's the stun as well. That the fault line was perfect. There was no second swing from default there from Nuzera. With XMS backing off.
Okay, 4 chances to close this one out.
Nuvera's there ready to swing off.
We have a lot of ults. Scream after getting them. 1 away. This is much faster. Over towards B, straight up B hit. And I'm going to shoot this eye. Yes, they do as well. Okay, this is nice. We have Fade ult for retake. We have Omen ult that can at least give them information. That's a very early Fade ult. That's an insanely early Fade ult. We got nothing from that. That's a little bit worrying.
Yeah, Yu-Chan wise to it already. With a lack of pressure on site, he can just post up on this position.
No, he's just sitting in the Viper smoke. Oh my goodness. Okay, he gets one. It's fine. Did he take down the smoker? Oh, chat, he killed the smoker. It's so big. They have the duel now. They have the duel. Holy hell. Berlin took down the Omen, so they had no smoke to cover the spike defuse. Really nice from FPX. I do think K-Corp could have handled their A little bit better, but it felt like the wall and the smoke over towards B was an absolute nightmare for them. It was really nice. There's a very good game plan from FPX as well. Wall smoke over towards B, constant pressure, we carry on hitting A until they can stop it. And then we literally hit